Okay, we're making ravioli.
Raviolis! What kind of raviolis?
We're gonna make a chicken ravioli.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever had a chicken ravioli.
But you can put in whatever ingredients you want into it.
You want to name some ingredients that you can put in chicken raviolis?
Well, you can put any kind of ingredients in chicken raviolis. But you can make beef and sausage raviolis, cheese raviolis.
Anything you want.
Anything you want. So we kind of just went through our cabinet and decided to create ravioli. So right now we're going to make the dough and then we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes while we make the filling.
So how do you make the dough?
Okay, so you take 3 cups of flour.
Not cocaine.
No. 4 eggs.
Not female human eggs.
No.
Chicken eggs.
Chicken eggs.
Got to be specific. Sometimes
so
people...
what you're going to do is make a well in your flour and then have your eggs in the middle.
What does a well look like?
Like that.
So pretty much it's a hole in the flour.
Yeah. And you're going to just kind of incorporate the flour into the eggs. I feel like my mom. Eggs.
Yeah, Northerners.
Don't do it.
So that's chicken. It's our diced onions that we're going to put in our filling. These are actually really good. Mom turned me onto these. They're I can't pronounce it because I'm not that smart.
Grilled piquillo peppers.
Can y'all see that? Is that in there? There you go. Anyways, they're good. They've got a very unique flavor. They're good on Greek dishes. So definitely check them out. And then of course, lots and lots of cheese. That was a block of mozzarella that was grated.
That's not a whole block. That's like maybe like
block.
a quarter of a block.
Quarter block, whatever.
We're not making a ton of ravioli, so I didn't want to make a ton of filling.
I told her we should make a ton of raviolis.
All night.
Yeah, I'm all down for some raviolis.
We'll be here all night.
It sounds good.
Okay, so you can make ravioli without a pasta maker, but I have one, so I'm gonna utilize that. Otherwise,
how would you make it without a pasta maker?
You would knead out the dough, and then you would roll it out with a rolling pin, and then cut slices. And can you give me a cup of water?
Can't be that hard.
Like warm water?
Warm water.
A little dry.
We want to have moist raviolis.
Once we get it incorporated, I can turn it out onto the counter and knead it.
So what was the coolest thing you learned when you went to culinary school about pastas? Do you have like a cool pasta story?
Honestly, we didn't really work with a whole lot of pasta, but what I did learn about pasta is that you can incorporate anything into the dough to make it different kinds of dough. So if you wanted spinach, you could put spinach into this process. You could put...
You put like whole leaves, or do you blend it up if you wanted to make spinach pasta?
You just cut it up fine. And then it just kind of...
Spinach pasta sounds good.
Yeah, so you could do that. You can do like red pepper pasta. You can do squid ink pasta. Turns it black.
Squid ink pasta, huh?
Yeah,
That's fancy.
I'm not really a fan of squid ink.
So go ahead and ask Kroger if they got some squid ink. Maybe they can hook you up, you know?
Yeah. All right.
Squid ink.
Squid ink.
People eat that?
Yeah. It's made in Italy in a lot of pastas.
Squid ink pasta.
Yep. It's black. It's black pasta.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Learn something new every day.
All right. So, so we're gonna knead this together, and then I'm gonna let it sit on the counter for 10 or 15 minutes under a damp towel.
Why?
It incorporates all the ingredients together better, and it lets it rest so that it creates the gluten in the flour, so that we can roll out the dough.
So if you're gluten free,
don't make pasta.
Eat an apple.
Here, take this bowl, please. I'm moving over here to the counter.
Why don't you just knead it on so people can see you knead?
Not on there. It'll never come off.
She's kneading right now, in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a GoFundMe page or something so we can get some cameras in here. So you don't get to see just a picture of the fridge, the famous fridge.
The famous fridge.
So what's your name your cooking show, Em? What's your YouTube channel called?
It's just called Cooking with Kaz.
With a K.
With a K.
Where the C's should be.
Where the C's should be.
Could be confusing.
Because it's so good, I'm going to wipe it.
It's so good, I'm going to wipe it. On the previous episodes, we did what would be your cooking catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's the one we got so far. Feel free to, shoot us some more. We could definitely use...
Yeah. All right. So here is my pasta dough. I'm just going to let it sit under a damp towel for 10 minutes. Sit. All right, I'm going to wash my hands. And we're going to make filling.
While that's happening?
Yes.
How long, if you had to guess, is this whole thing going to take?
That's a good question.
Just guess. We'll do an estimate now, and then we'll figure the whole thing out later.
Maybe a half hour?
Half hour? All right. Half hour it is. Half hour of cooking raviolis. Now, would there be a way to speed this up or make bigger quantities for maybe bigger families, or?
You can make more dough, but the dough for pasta goes a long way.
Can you save the dough?
You can technically, but it's not going to be the best.
You have to use it all?
You don't have to use it all, but again, it's not going to be the best. All right, so what we're doing here is, sorry, should have had all my stuff together. I have a little bit of olive oil in a pan. I'm going to take some garlic, add it to my pan. Maybe like 2 cloves worth. Yeah. Actually, we're going to move it to this one so you guys can see it. I'm going to add in our diced onion. Now, so the point of ravioli is to have everything in there very finely diced. You don't want big chunks of anything in your raviolis.
You want it super fine.
Usually things that are in a ravioli are pureed almost, or like food processed.
You can quote Chef Boyardee on that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not mixing the cheese in right away because I'm just going to do that afterwards.
So what are we doing? We're browning?
Yeah, we're going to cook this down so everything is kind of see-through. Not caramelized, just see-through. Let that hang out for a minute.
Don't miss some awesome French onion soup we made today.
That was really good.
You should do a French onion soup one.
I'll let you do that one because you nailed it today.
Super easy. Super easy. Some beef stock. Ran out of beef stock, so we used some beef boiling cubes. A little bit of Worcestershire, A1, onions. Put a fillet in there, chopped it up, kind of seared both sides, chopped it up fine, put it in there. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of cornstarch just to thicken it up just a little bit. It's actually really good. And then, of course, you put the bread on top and then toast some cheese on the broiler. It's fabulous. Okay. Which, little known fact, beef stock has like 0 calories in it. So if you're looking for like a diet thing, cook your stuff in beef stock or like soy sauce. All those stuff, tons of sodium, which depending on your pre-existing heart conditions could be rough, but still good. So what are we doing? We're putting salt in the water?
Yeah, salt in the water. And then when it comes to a boil, a little bit of oil.
A little bit of oil.
Yes.
I think you should take 2 cameras. One that shoots from the top straight down.
Maybe.
And one that shoots out. Because everyone can just see the California flag, your face, and your amazing milk diffusers.
Milk diffusers. That was your favorite part.
Hey, that was my favorite part of the cooking show.
Those are just your favorite part of life in general.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I'm not wrong.
Mom told me never to argue, so I never do it.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah, good job, Mom. Shout out to Mom.
Yep.
Mother's Day is coming up soon.
Yep.
So I'll actually have to get you something.
So it's Father's Day. He got super excited yesterday when he
I
realized that he
did.
was going to Father's Day this year.
It's weird when you like go through Father's Day and you're not like this date does not like mean anything to me besides like what do I get my dad? Now it's like, oh shit, what do I get my dad? And like,
What do you get
can I
yourself?
start? Yeah, what do I get myself? Or you know, did I ask for something? What did I ask for? I felt like I asked for something.
Did you ask me for something?
Well, I don't know. Oh, pull-up bar. That's what it was.
Yeah, pull up bar.
Get this. So since the quarantine, up 5 pounds at least.
Does not surprise
At
me.
least, because this is all we've done.
He cooks all day long.
We just cooked. That's all we did. Oh, by the way, look at this from her last show.
Yeah, some
Look at that.
focaccia bread.
That was good.
That video is uploading as we speak.
So that'll be something to check out. By the way, give some comments. Let us know what you think about it. If you like it, if it's too long, camera angles are bad, if we should get a hotter girl.
Yeah. That's
Why you like the really sexy guy in the video. Let us know everything. So
Yeah.
we can kind of, you know.
He's mine though. You can't take him.
Hey, let us know what we can, how we can make it better.
Okay, so I'm adding in the peppers.
Looks good.
And I'm adding in the chicken.
Oh, that's gonna make a lot of raviolis.
Hopefully. And once we have all this incorporated and kind of cooked together, then we're going to add it to the cheese mixture.
You really like the word incorporate.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just start there.
Emily gives me trouble for saying let's just start there all the time.
He
I don't
says
think I
all
say
the
it
time.
that much. Let's just start there.
All the time. Alright, go ahead and kind of mess on that up.
All right, looking good. You want to show them what it looks like?
Yeah,
So
hold
far
on.
with that mozzarella. We're not going to show you what boiling water looks like. We figured if you managed to log on to Facebook or YouTube, you can probably boil water. If you can't, we might make a video for that where we just sit and like
Okay,
the
this is
camera
our mixture.
over boiling water.
Chicken, piquillo peppers, diced really thin and
Looks
really
good.
small.
Doesn't it look like
Diced
filling?
onion
Show them again. That's a pretty
and
shot.
garlic.
Yeah, that's a pretty shot. Without the cheese yet, though.
Yeah, we're going to mix the cheese in later when we're ready to fill it. We don't want it to be too melted as of when we put it together.
Really?
Yes.
What's the thinking behind that?
It's just going to be a mess trying to put it on the ravioli pasta.
Okay. Trust you.
All right.
I'm gonna put some jalapenos in mine. That's why I got them out.
In
By the
your
way,
raviolis?
shout out to Miss Michelle with these candied jalapenos. She makes them all the time. They're super delicious. When summer comes around, it's like one of our favorite things. But she has to put a mask on when she makes them, which is kind of a nightmare. So,
Why?
because they're so spicy.
Oh,
Yeah, when you cut them up. So
interesting.
we'll be doing some pickling stuff here shortly as well.
Yeah, I can't pickle to save my life, so see if I can get this clamp to work.
So right now we've got Emily installing a.
Trying to install
Let's see how we fix
is
this.
the better option.
How do I switch it around, babe?
I don't know that you can in the middle of a video.
All right then, here we go. So here's Ems making her pasta maker, or installing it at least.
Yeah, it's not happening. Hold up.
I think it'll be all right. Just hold it.
Oh, no. Trust me.
Just hold it. And this is country cooking with Kaz. The drawer. Step 1 of pasta. Take the drawer out of your kitchen.
I can't get it in without it.
Nothing is going to make people think cooking is easier besides disassembling your house to make stuff. Take the back patio out, rearrange it to the far corner. After that, incorporate your meat. Let's just start there.
Let's just start there, yeah.
I did it on purpose. All right. Well, that's going. There's the bread. So here's what we got with the filling. Looks pretty good. Boiling water, in case you forgot what it looks like. Maybe Emily needs to go to school for...
Yeah, maybe.
I think you should give up.
I'm not giving
Baby,
up.
live on the edge. Just do
not
it without the
giving
clamp.
No,
Do it without
I'm
the
telling
clamp.
you, you don't want it without the clamp. I'm telling you this.
You can record me doing it with the clamp.
I'm going to record you doing whatever you want, but
It'll be all right.
it's not going to hold. You want to do it?
What? Like
You
install
wanna,
it?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll just do it.
All right, go ahead.
Here. I'm not installing it.
You just said you were going to install
No,
it.
I'm gonna install, you can't install it because the more... Here, look. Leverage 101 for those who have not like ever thought about life. The harder you clamp down, go ahead and get a shot of this real quick so we can, all our dudes can like high five dude to another dude. We're going to mansplain this to the women. So, you see this right here. This is a rounded countertop. Notice round. That means not square or cornered.
I literally said to you, do we need to get a 2x4 in here? And you're like, no,
It
we
still
should be able
wouldn't
to do
help.
it with
It still wouldn't help. Anyways, all you need to know is you can't do it here because the more we clamp up, the more it's going to go like this, right? So we're just not even going to do the clamp because you don't need the clamp. Let's just start
Says the guy who's never
Let's
used a
just start
pasta maker
there.
before in
You
his
don't-
life.
Look, this
Let's
is the
just
first
start there.
time,
Let's
and
just
it's going to
start
be the best time.
Okay.
Just like we don't ask for directions, we don't even need that part. Don't even need that part.
Mansplained. Perfect.
All right.
All right. I think we're at 10 minutes or so.
Looks like a brain.
Can you leave it for a minute?
Why are you leaving it?
I need to cut it.
There's a lot of... You're not making this look easy on everybody.
Oh, don't you
You
worry.
had to take your drawer out so far.
Can you move, please? Here, go over in the camera and talk to people. Mansplain to me how to make pasta.
I don't know. Chef Boyardee, and then take a can opener. It won't taste as good.
Whatever. Okay.
Is there a Chef Girl RD? Have we ever thought about that?
There's a chef.
Like, does she get paid? Does
Here,
she
hold
make
this.
like
Hold it
70% less pasta? Or does she get paid less?
Yeah, equal opportunity employer.
All right, so this is a horrible angle. So
Yes,
let's
it is.
start from here.
Start there. Let's start there.
Hey, go ahead.
Hold it down?
Yep, I got it.
You sure?
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm trying. You're not holding it.
There you go. Go. Don't hurt my hands. See, it's still working.
Impossible.
No, it's not.
Okay.
If I had both my hands, it'd be different. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Killing it. Killing it.
Yeah.
Dun, da, da, da. I'm proud of you. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
Whatever you
Look at
say.
that. Look at that.
Whatever
That's called
you say.
teamwork.
Okay, so now we have this ribbon of pasta that's falling apart.
It looks
Okay.
awful.
Yeah, because you didn't let me clamp it.
No, you don't need to clamp it.
Oh, whatever.
Here. The good thing is we do this, live. Emily looks like she's giving CPR to some pasta.
I feel like I'm giving CPR to some pasta.
Here, go ahead. Make it happen. Go, 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 go. It's looking good.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Here, hold the camera.
You're
Let-
not gonna be able to make it any
Let me
different than
let me man pasta this.
Man pasta it for me.
Ready?
Okay. Look at all those holes in it.
Well, how do you not make holes in it? You just said crank it. I'm cranking it.
Stop.
Babe, I feel like it's the dough.
It very well could be. Let's see.
I think it's the dough. Here, I'm going to do half of it my way, you do the other half your way. And we're going to call it
I'm gonna call
male and female, Chef Boyardee, Chef Girl RD. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. If you don't have a pasta maker, how's that? She's going to do it
Fine, go ahead.
with this
Would you like my
expensive
rolling
piece
pin?
of machinery that's so worth it. If you haven't got a pasta machine, get one.
There's Jake. Welcome to my life.
I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
just saying. I'm just saying. Right? Let's just start there.
Let's just start there. Chef Boyardee versus Chef Girl RD. I think it's too thin. That's my thing. Might be the dough.
It's not the dough.
You sure it's not the dough?
I'm positive. Would you like my rolling pin?
Nope. Don't need a rolling pin.
Okay.
Emily refuses to believe that I can cook with like just my hands, besides when I stir stuff. Like when we went camping, one skillet. That's all we did. Cooked like 3-course meals on one skillet.
True story. True
That's all
story.
you need. And no, I have no pasta knowledge. Let me put this out there. And you're gonna have to do a better camera angle. People are gonna just get their eyes hurt with that light.
Sorry.
Why don't you put it down? Set it down. No, they don't want to see me. I want to see you. I don't have any. Yeah, get that. Oh.
Yeah.
Get Get that double chin angle. Yes. Everyone loves that angle.
Yeah, but now they're just staring at my boobs. That's not their forte.
We're
That's
trying
yours.
to sell tickets, and that's gonna sell tickets. Well, they still get boob and light now. You didn't make it any better.
Whatever. Let's see how we can make this work.
And this is why we don't have a cooking show.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna work. I don't feel it. It just disintegrates. As soon as you get it like small, it disintegrates. It's the dough or the pasta maker. It's one of the two.
Could be. I don't know.
I'm just gonna do mine.
All right, we'll do it your way.
We have to. We have no choice. And this is the joy of cooking, to be honest, is like to think you're gonna do it one way and then be like, screw it, let's do it this way. That's why I hate baking. Baking, I'm like a couple crumbs of like baking soda off, and then 45 minutes later I get to figure out like, oh great, everything's ruined. Ask Mom once. I did try to make brownies without eggs, and that was a very interesting. That was interesting.
That is interesting. All right. We'll see
So
what
could you
happens.
use this dough to make pizza? Would it be like a pizza pasta?
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
Kinda. I feel like with. I don't know.
Like, what stops pasta from being bread? Wheat? Flour? What? What's the difference?
That's a good question. I think bread has other ingredients like sugar and yeast
Ah, the yeast.
and I don't know, other stuff.
You sound like a culinary freaking expert.
I never make bread. Today was the first day I've made bread in probably 15 years.
Made some soda bread that was good.
Yeah, that's true. That's like not yeast bread.
Is
It did
soda
turn
bread?
out really good.
It did turn out super good. With the shepherd's pie, which is also located on Cooking with Cause.
Yes.
K's instead of C's. Go check it out.
Here, let's put Jake in the video.
I'm not that like exciting. Nobody wants to look at me. So I hope everyone's having a fun quarantine.
Truth.
I think we're all gonna come out of quarantine like immediately go into Kohl's and like buying new clothes. I think rubber banded like sweatpants waists are gonna sell out.
Probably.
I saw a post today that said, "Don't call the police. Those are your neighbors just without their hair extensions and makeup." I thought that was hilarious. I'm feeling okay with my dough. I'm feeling okay with it.
I'm not.
Why not?
Still too thick.
It's okay. Girls like them thick when it comes to pasta and wallets. It's the only two things I can think of. And then we'll be good to go. So I'm actually just going to make my pasta the way it's whatever. Emily's going to get real fancy, and that's why when she cooks, it takes about an hour and a half, and when Jake cooks, it takes about 20 minutes.
You should also see the kitchen when Jay cooks.
Yeah.
Turns into a disaster area.
It's not a disaster. Would you call...
Okay, I literally did all the dishes this morning. My kitchen was totally clean. And then...
To be fair, I normally do the dishes.
And then I come in here like 12 minutes after he's done making himself some lunch.
Was the French onion soup that you devoured?
I did devour
So
it.
here's no. Let's get a little poll from everybody.
Let's start here.
Let's get a little poll from everybody. When you order French onion soup, do you ask them to take the onions out? Because that's what Emily does. I want to see how popular that is. Because I don't believe that's a popular thing. Because when I go to a restaurant and say, let me get, I don't know, a steak salad, hold the salad, like, doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm going to...
Yeah, I just want to see how popular
when I
that
post
is.
this, I'm going to tag Mary Lukopoulos in this because she is my...
You can't just tag one person. There's always going to be one person that does something
Her family
goofy.
owns the restaurant that has the best French onion soup I've ever had in my life.
And you still won't get the onions in it.
And she orders it the exact same way I do.
Well, I don't know what your name is, but you're
Okay.
desecrating on French onion soup.
Whatever. Alright, so I added in the cheeses to this mixture here. Mozzarella and Parmesan.
Let me get tortilla soup. Hold the tortilla.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Did you incorporate everything? Is everything incorporated?
Everything's incorporated.
Ravioli incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Chef boy or girl? Chef boy RD. Oh, it's chef girl RD.
Mm-hmm.
Chef boy or girl.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're getting too fancy with it.
I'm not getting too
We're about to
fancy
learn.
with it.
Mine are going to look like pot stickers, and they're still going to be super good.
All right, I'm just gonna spoon like a spoonful, like this, into my raviolis. Hey, stop beating your pasta.
That sounds funny. You got it. Yeah, I know you got it. You're gonna get Alfredo everywhere if you keep beating your pasta.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Michelle, I hope you watch this and you see what I have to deal with out of your son.
Oh, she's used to it. She's used to it by now. Michelle is my mother, who's a very sweet lady.
She is the sweetest.
And I miss her. So last time I went to her house to say hi because we were in the neighborhood, couldn't even give her a hug because of the coronavirus. So all I'm saying is coronavirus suck it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to show you what I did.
Too fancy.
No, it's not too fancy. I literally just put a mound in here and I folded the dough over and I'm pressing the air out of the bubble here where the filling is. Like that. And then I'm going to cut down the middle.
Too complicated.
Cut the excess dough off.
Too complicated.
It's not too complicated.
Then I'm going to show you my version, which I just made up.
Okay. We'll do it in 2 minutes and 22 seconds so that we can get this on the video.
Oh, is that all we got?
Yeah.
All right. Rapid fire. Knife. Whoosh. I'm going to cut mine into squares and then go from there.
Okay.
You have a good knife? Because my knife sucks.
Yeah, here.
Knife me. All right. Whoosh, whoosh. All right. Minute. I can do it. By the way, I'm under time pressure and she wasn't.
Whatever.
I'm making mine smaller.
I'm crimping the edges with a fork.
Yeah, you are. Crimp that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Crimp it so good. So you made what? How many raviolis?
I made 3.
Okay. I'm going. I'm going. No, those are huge.
They are huge.
Uh-uh.
You're right.
Nope. 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 And a nope, nope. You can crimp mine too.
Oh, see? See? He wants my help.
You're the master crimper. Full-grown men don't crimp.
Oh, these are never going to stay together.
Nope. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay.
Don't say
I'm
that.
telling you right now.
You're messing it up.
I'm
You're not crimping.
I'm crimping.
Appropriately crimp.
I'm crimping.
You should take some Midol if you're crimping that hard.
For some pre-ravioli.
Yeah, are there some ravioli jokes? We'll look it up
I
before
don't know.
this.
We're going to have to.
We got like a minute before the video
Yeah.
runs out.
Okay. Okay, so we have some salted water. And we're just going to put our raviolis in the salted
I
water
don't think we made enough dough.
until they float.
This was a lot of work. I didn't think it was going to be a lot of work.
These are
It's
fakes.
a lot of work. Like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Jake, how am I supposed to crimp this one?
You want to show everybody?
I'm not even going to. It's going to make you look bad.
No, I'm cool with it.
All right, you ready?
I kind of make it. You put cheese on a cracker. Here, I'll do it.
There
Here,
you go.
let me show you. Let me show you. Here.
Here we go.
You ready for this? Bah! You just keep going with it. You just roll with it.
Oh my
Bah!
God. Okay.
Bah!
Okay, we'll be back and let you know what happens.
That's gonna be the best one. Let me start rolling some more dough.
Okay. No, I think I'm good. I don't want any more than that. It's enough for me.
Babe, we gotta make this.
I
so we can
will,
eat it.
but I'm not going to do it while we're filming.
You gonna have our little spat on
Yeah. Okay, so we pulled our ravioli out.
Yes. And Emily
And-
wins the It Looks Good award.
The pretty award. Jake's is
They're hanging in there.
sized right. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to play this. I'm using just regular jarred Alfredo sauce, and I added some blackened seasoning to it.
Let's get some.
There you go.
Let's see some. So they're huge.
Yeah, they're really big, which is fine.
Finger ravioli. Go ahead.
Stop. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour my sauce over it.
By the way, it's actually really fun to make.
Yeah.
So.
It's just kind of time consuming, but.
A little bit, but if you make your own, then it's like it's so much cooler.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so.
You gonna plate mine?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Let me get my fantastic. So we used Alfredo sauce. I would use red sauce maybe next time.
Yeah, I agree.
It just feels like red sauce is what it should go with. All right.
I agree. Okay.
Here, just put it on the plate.
All right, you plate it.
Oh, here, hold it. Hold it while I do. Get fancy.
Get fancy. Don't mind our disgusting countertops. It's just full of stuff.
It's okay.
You never even added your jalapenos to yours.
I didn't add my jalapenos to me. I was too distracted by. All right, look at mine. Notice that they're not uniform by any stretch, but they still look delicious. So I'm gonna eat all of them. All right. So nothing fancy to it. Pour a little sauce on it. Not a lot. A little bit of Alfredo goes a long way.
Try it over here. There we go.
There you go. I'm trying to go liberal on the sauce because we're going to use the rest of it because we got a lot of dough and a lot of filling. And this will actually be good for days. I'm not an appearance person when it comes to stuff that I eat at home. But if I was going to serve it in a restaurant, I'd definitely choose hers. But that's a lot of pasta versus mine's a lot of filling. And let's get real.
True story.
All right.
Okay, and then we're just going to cut up some focaccia bread here and put it on our plate. And then that's it for tonight.
You want to go into your... What's up? So this is take 2 on the pasta making. So we found out it just needed to stay a lot longer. The actual pasta maker does work fabulous. It just didn't bind as well. So we did a take 2. We're going to do a faster way of doing it than when we did it. It's still a lot of fun the way we did it. But
these ones are going to taste a lot better because the texture is going to be right.
Yes, it's going to be thick. And they weren't bad. Our texture was actually not too bad. It was just a little thick.
Yeah, the dough is a bit thick. And a little bit hard to chew just because it was too thick, but taste-wise, it was delicious.
So this way, we're going to make it so it's nice and efficient. And it will taste better as well. So we're doing this, I don't know, I'm putting about 1 inch. Is that what you feel like?
Yeah.
About 1 inch in between.
There just has to be enough room to close it up and seal it in between.
So notice I'm not being a perfectionist about it because I like to eat. And when I want to eat, I want to eat. I'm not necessarily worried about the rest of it. So I'm going to go back over, make sure these are all kind of uniform balls. I like cheese, so we're going to do it. So here's what's going to happen. Ready for this, everybody? Blah, blah. Put these over. Fork me.
You have it.
I'm eating with it.
Okay.
All right. You want me to hold this while you do it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Here. So
you want to get the air out because if you don't get the air out when you cook the raviolis, it's going to be a problem. It's going to puff up and it's going to cause air bubbles and it's going to open up the ravioli inside.
By the way, it was kind of hard with the rolling pin to get it kind of thin. I'm sure you could do it. It's just going to take some work.
It takes a lot of work.
All right, let's take some work. So, kudos to the pasta maker.
Yes.
So just going to pat all those down. Probably we'll cut excess. I probably left too much of a gap. So we'll probably cut just a hair of excess off each of the ones. And be okay with that. I'm actually going to use this little piece right here. I'm just going to roll it up. And that'll on itself. And that'll be fine. And that's pretty much all the filling that we had. So that's all of it.
We had 1 chicken breast, about 1/4 of a brick of mozzarella cheese, maybe, I don't know, 3 tablespoons of Parmesan.
Peel these away. Which we may actually cook these pastas just because we like to save everything.
I want to cook at least 1 of these just so that I can taste test it.
So
See, but
we'll even cook the excess of the pasta just because, I mean, I'm not
but what
big
you
on
do
wasting it.
is you You freeze these. You don't cook them yet. You freeze them.
Oh, no way, huh?
Yeah, and then you just throw them in boiling water.
See, so I still think that's too much. You're going to go back and cut those off?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my only complaint, and that's not even a huge complaint.
It's going to be different, though, now that it's thinner.
It's going to taste better.
Yeah.
The other ones didn't taste bad, by the way. Did not taste bad at all. Just a little thick.
How much time do we have in our video?
You've got a minute.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to trim this. And we're just going to throw this one in the boiling water so you guys can see how fast it goes.
They're pretty quick.
Yeah, as soon as they float, they're done.
Look at it, floating already. Kind of, sort of. "35 seconds, baby."
Okay.
So we'll actually come back here in a second, let you know how it is.
Yeah.
All right, Emily, say we're coming back.
Coming back.
Bye. You want to taste it too?
Yeah, we're going to taste
I can
it.
already tell just by cutting into them. Super good. It's probably going to be too hot because we just got it out. I can already tell by cutting it, the texture is a lot better.
And the cheese is melty too, which means that the heat actually got into
Yeah, go
the...
ahead, man. It's a lot better. Still, much better.
Much better. All right, that's it. See ya.